Welcome to Kendra's Artistic Crochet Designs. And we are at Tutorial Monday, and we are getting ready to sew together our our Valentine, the back panel of our Valentine sweater. So, as you can see, Pumpkin is there trying to help me out, but there we go. This is how I'm setting it up. Okay, I just wanted to show you and give you a good look of how I'm setting it up. You can set yours up any way you want. I'm just letting you know how I'm doing it. And so we are going to go to the table and start sewing this together. So we'll see you then. Okay, so we are back at the table, and what we're going to do is we're going to crochet them together, just like you would do granny squares. And you're going to put back sides together. Okay, you want to make sure you've got back sides. Put the back sides together. And we're going to start in the corner. Bring the two corners together. And then just slip stitch into the corner. Actually, let's do a standing. I changed my mind. We're going to do a standing single on the corner. Okay, so now we're going to go down into the stitches, and you're going to go into the back loop of your front panel. Okay, the back loop, and that is the back loop, and the front loop of the back panel, and you're just going to single crochet. Now, if you don't want a huge ridge there, you can slip stitch instead, but I like the ridges, so I think it gives it some texture, and these squares need a little texture. Plus, I did the half double crochets because we also have this little design going down the side, going down there too, and then so it'll look like this with it'll have your ridge here and then your little design on each side, and I think that's going to make it pretty. All right. Alright, so we're just going to continue going down here until we get down to the I'm so excited about this Valentine sweater. So I'm actually, I don't know if I told you in any other videos, I don't think so. I'm actually making this for a friend of mine who probably wears anywhere from a small to a medium. So this sweater definitely won't fit somebody like me. But if you need your sweater to be bigger, I will show you. You may want to go 4 squares across and 5 down. So you have to make more squares. So now we're here. The reason why I did this is because I'm going to put these together like this. So you see that I went down there, and I'm going to put these together, and I'm just going to keep going instead of just cutting that off. So what I'm going to do is go into the corners right here and put a single crochet, and then I'm going to go into these corners and do the same thing, just a single crochet. And now I'm going to continue down doing what I was doing, and I'm going to do that for 5 rows. Okay, I'm going to go all the way down for 5 rows. And then when you get that done, you'll open this up. Okay, and then you have another one to do for 5 rows down. And you'll put these together, and you'll do the same thing. So I'm going to finish mine off camera, and then when we come back, I'll show you what we're going to do next. Okay, so I have this row and this row done, all 5 of them to put together. So now we have to go and do these rows, and there'll be 1, 2, 3, 4 of them to do. And you're just going to do, now that all of the squares are pretty much together, this makes this so much easier. We're going to do the same thing going down as we did here. See how well that looks? I love the way that looks. So excited. All right. Really, it doesn't take very much to excite me. So, just so you know that. So I'm putting these two together now. The back sides are together. All you got to do is just fold them into each other. And we're going to start here at the corner, and I'm going to do a standing single crochet. And then you're going to do the exact same thing. You're going to go using the back loop and the back loop of the first panel, the front panel, and the front loop of the back panel. And then make your single crochet. And you're going to go all the way down. Let's see, let's go. Well, now that I think about this, you're actually working in a third loop. So there are 3 loops to the half double crochets. There's the front, the back, and the third loop, which is right here. So we're actually sewing these together in the third loop. So in this front, there's a third loop right there. So I guess I did tell you that wrong. I'm sorry. You're actually working in that third loop so that we can make that and then it makes this design here All right, so we are at the corners again. And now this is what we're going to do. We're going to catty corner this stitch, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to go into this corner and catty corner and make, hang on, I want to get that end because I need to sew that. All right, catty corner this and do your single, and then go to this corner and catty corner with the other one and make it. So you're kind of making an X on the corners. And then you just continue. I'm sewing these ends in as I go. Let me see. So that kind of it fills the corner in too, like in between, and so you can't see anything, and I really like that. So that's what we're going to be doing with those corners. So we'll go down here and I'll show you that again. I know I'm taking the lazy way out, and I am actually sewing these ends in. I think they're long enough that they're not going to come out. All right. Alright, we have a couple more stitches here left, and then we're going to take care of this corner deal again. Is that the corner? Alright, so we're going to go catty corner. We're going to go in this corner and this corner, and we're just going to single crochet. And then we're going to go into this corner and this corner, which is catty corner, and single crochet those together like that. And then you're going to continue on, and you're going to do that on the rest three. You got 3 more to do after that one. So I'm going to finish mine off camera, and I'll let you get yours done, and we'll show you what to do next. Okay, so this is what it looks like. It looks really nice. Everything is all together. You can see. Alright, that's the back panel. Alright, now we need to sew together the front panel. We need 2 front panels, actually. Alright. Alright, let's lay out our front panels. Is that the front? Okay. Alright, so we end up with let's see if I can do it this way. Need to get some stuff off of here. And then this, so you'll do, this is how the front panels will be. There's 2 front panels, and all it is 5 squares down. And they're both laid out about the same. They're actually the same. Okay. So you'll do the front panels this way. You will sew them together exactly the way we sewed the back, only you're just sewing. You got to sew 1, 2, 3, 4 separate on each one. So I am going to sew mine together, and I'll let you get yours done, and we will be back for the next step. Okay, so now I have my back panel and my 2 front panels together. So we're going to go do the next step. And I measured this back panel, and it is about 19 inches. That's what it measures. So you know, I figured I'd give you a measurement. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to, I'm going to start on this corner. We're just going to put a little border around this. And we're going to do this around the 2 front panels too. Alright, we're going to start here in the corner. And I am starting with a standing single crochet, but I'm going to sew my ends in as I go. So there we go. Okay, so in, and like I said, that there is a, we are in the front, there's a front, the front loop and the back loop, and then the third loop. We're going to be crocheting in that third loop in the back. So you're going to single crochet in this third loop so that this design is going to be on here. So we're just going to go all the way around this with single crochets, just to clean it up a bit before we sew these panels together. So I'm going to go and see if there's, I'm going to go to that seam because I want to see what we need to do at the seam, and I will show you. So I'm just going to crochet with you for a bit here. But like I said, I'm sewing in the ends as I go. Alright, so then when we get to the corner here, we're just going to single crochet in that corner. You're going to skip over the seam and single crochet in this corner. I think that'll work if we do that. And then you're just going to continue, and I'm taking these ends with me. Alright, so you're going to go do that until you get to the corner. I think that looks fine if we kind of skip over that. That does look okay. I'm just going to go down this first side with you. right. Alright, so we're almost down here at the end of this row at this corner. Okay, so in the corner it's a single crochet. It's actually going to be 3 single crochets in that corner. Okay, so just do 3 single crochets in the corner, continue on like we did this side and go all the way around it. And then also make sure that you do both of your panels too. Okay, so we're just doing single crochets around this panel and these 2 panels, and then when we come back I'm going to show you how to crochet the sleeves together. Okay, so we're back, and this is the sleeves. Okay, this is one sleeve, all 6 of these. So what you're going to do is you're going to sew them together just like we did the other ones. Sew them together the same way, and then you'll have 2 strips. Okay, and then we'll be back and I'll show you what to do after that. Okay, so both of these are done. And what we're going to do now is we're going to put the back sides together. So you see that the back sides are together. And you're going to go up the side. So crochet the side together and crochet this side together. But not the ends. Just this side and this side. And you'll also need to make 2 of these. So, because we need 2 sleeves. So, that concludes this video of sewing squares together. So I want to thank you guys for watching. Have a great day, and bye-bye now.